A list that audiences all around the world gave a thumbs up to, received top ratings on IMDb, and whose craze hasn't faded even today. If you too, like me, have gotten addicted to Hollywood web series, then make sure to watch this video until the end. Because today, I have brought you the top 10 most world-famous web series, without which the world of web series is incomplete. And yes, this video is just the beginning, because as a bonus, there was also a newly added series that broke all records as soon as it arrived. Let's start where crime is played not just with weapons, but with the mind. And the master of that game is the story at number 10, which showed the whole world that when the mission is strong, even theft becomes an art. I am talking about Money Heist, which came out in 2017. A series that not only broke the internet, but also made a special place in people's hearts. The heartbeat of this story is the Professor, a mastermind who devised a plan to rob the Royal Mint of Spain, where the country's currency is printed, that was not only dangerous, but mathematically genius. Now imagine, when there is a logic behind a plan, a mastermind behind a team, and a rebellion standing against the system, what will happen? The team consists of people whose past is tied to crime, but now they have become legends. Tokyo, Berlin, Nairobi, every character is a revolution in themselves. And when they face off against the police, it's not just a fight. It becomes an emotional, strategic, and thrill-filled battlefield. With every episode, the suspense builds. At every turn, there was a new twist, and even if you want to, you can't step back. IMDb rating, 8.2. Available in Hindi dubbed. Streaming on Netflix. And yes, it contains bold scenes, nudity, and quite a lot of graphic violence, making it purely 18+. So don't make the mistake of watching it with family. And now, there are still series left on the list that hold a world of serial killers, murder mysteries, and suspense. So stay tuned, because number 7 will take you into the life of a person for whom committing murder had become a habit. This is the story of a person who, since childhood, was in love with blood, and murder was just a game to him. Dexter. IMDb rating 8.6. Available in Hindi. Platform, JioCinema. Now, just imagine a man who works in the police forensics department by day and turns into a serial killer by night. But the twist is that he only kills bad people, criminals who manage to escape the law, but cannot escape Dexter. The biggest highlight of this series is its dark tone, high-tension suspense, and Dexter's charm, which will leave you confused about whether you like him or fear him. The series features psychological thrills, murder mysteries, and very intense moments that will compel you to hit next episode after every single one. Warning, this series is 100% 18+ and full of gore, violence, and disturbing visuals, so it's best watched alone. If your mind is already a bit blown, just wait, because the series at number 6 blew away people's sleep at night. By the way, if you haven't liked the video yet, give it a thumbs up from the heart. Trust me, the next series is going to be even crazier. So get ready, because the next big hit is waiting for you. It's dominating with a 9+ rating, so don't pause the video here. The next one is absolute mind-blowing. Now, we are slowly reaching the part of the list where every series has become a cult classic in its own right. At number 5, we have a gang that rules not just the streets of London, but also people's minds. Peaky Blinders, 2013. IMDb rating 8.8 out of 10. Available in Hindi dub. Streaming on Netflix. Get ready to step into the world of a gang that takes over your mind just as much as it does the streets of London. This is the story of post-war 1920s Birmingham, where the law existed only on paper, and the real game was driven by power, gang wars, and intelligence. Here, you meet Thomas Shelby, a mastermind who, dressed in a suit and a razor blade-lined cap, overcomes every difficult situation in his own signature style. This isn't just any series. It is an extremely stylish rebellion. Every episode unfolds like a chessboard of mind games, politics, conspiracies, political alliances, betrayals, and brutal action, not giving you a single moment of peace. With cinematic visuals, every scene feels like a luxurious crime thriller. And you heard it right, the Hindi dub is now available for all seasons.
So skip the soap operas and binge watch this. Keep your popcorn ready. Warning, it contains heavy violence, crime, and dark emotions, so it's best to binge watch it either with friends or alone. Make sure to stay until the end, because at the very end of the video is a 2024 series that outshines everything with a 9.2 IMDb rating. At number 4 is a series that was recently dubbed in Hindi and has left people obsessed with its psychological depth and slow burn thriller vibes. Mindhunter, 2017. IMDb rating 8.6. Available in Hindi. Platform, Netflix. Now imagine, when a killer feels no regret, but instead takes pride in describing their crimes, would you be able to understand their state of mind?
In Mindhunter, two FBI agents dive deep into the minds of unhinged serial killers just to understand their psyche. What you get on this journey is an unsettling silence, slow building tension, and moments that will leave you thinking for hours. This isn't your typical crime thriller. It's about the fear that quietly creeps deep inside you. And yes, the entire series is now in Hindi, so it will hit harder and make even more sense. Now tell me, are you ready for the next number 3? Now it's time for that series which is the king of crime, psychology, and slow burn thrillers. The entry for number 3 is absolute legendary. Better Call Saul, 2015. IMDb rating 9.0. Language, available in Hindi. Platform, Netflix. A lawyer who considers himself clever, but his moves turn out faster than the law itself. Jimmy McGill, an ordinary lawyer, but circumstances make him into that name you've heard before, Saul Goodman, the same cunning lawyer from Breaking Bad. But this series isn't just a simple spin-off. It's a deep character study where every episode shows you what you might have experienced in your own life. Struggles, compromises, and decisions that change a person. Its storytelling is so deep that some people consider it even better than Breaking Bad. And now, the entire series is available in Hindi as well, meaning every emotion and dialogue is even closer to you. Warning, this show is a bit slow-paced, so if you have patience, the payoff of this series will completely shake you. As for what's coming up next, all I can say is, if you miss this, consider a secret of the binge-watching world lost to you. Make sure to subscribe, because next time we're bringing you even fresher and more thrilling web series. Now, only 2 are left, and number 2 was that moment. How an ordinary, simple chemistry teacher becomes the world's most dangerous drug lord. Knowing this is essential before moving to the next series. Ready for number 1? Number 1, Breaking Bad, 2008. IMDb rating 9.5. Language, available in Hindi. Platform, JioCinema. Say my name. You're goddamn right. In this list, Walter White, an ordinary chemistry teacher, finds out he has cancer. Now he has very little time left and only one goal: to secure his family's future. But then he steps into the world of drugs, and the man who used to teach equations to kids in school becomes the most dangerous meth kingpin, Heisenberg. Every episode gives you the kind of tension as if a time bomb is placed right in front of you, and you can only hear the tick-tick of the clock. The writing, direction, acting, everything in this show is a masterclass. And now, this entire series is available in Hindi dub on JioCinema. If you haven't watched it, you've missed storytelling in its purest, rawest, and most legendary form. Bonus web series. Now let's talk about bonus web series. Shows that didn't make this main list, but are underrated legends. The Boys, 2019. IMDb, 8.7. Platform, Amazon Prime. The dark truth of superheroes, intense violence, and cunning politics. In this series, the heroes are actually the villains. Daredevil, 2015. IMDb, 8.6. Platform, Disney Plus Hotstar. A blind lawyer who turns into a masked vigilante at night. A perfect blend of action and emotion. Dark, 2017. IMDb, 8.7. Platform, Netflix. Time travel, family secrets, and a mind-bending puzzle. If you want your mind blown, Dark is a must-watch. You, 2018. IMDb,
7.7. Platform, Netflix. A love story that turns into obsession and murder. Lucifer, 2016. IMDb, 8.1. Platform, Netflix. The devil himself comes to Earth and becomes a detective. Fun, romance, crime, all in one. So friends, this was our list of the top 10 most world-famous web series. If you've watched all 10, you're a legit binge watcher. And now, the most important question. Did you like this video? If you did, please subscribe. And if you didn't, share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to hit notifications so that you don't miss any of our future videos. See you in the next one.